Good afternoon, council.
I think he's muted.
Afternoon, Your Honor.
Welcome to the 95th District Court. Are you here for Padma Corporation?
I am, Your Honor.
All right, it just hit 1:45. I assume you've got notice on NU Build and Associates, Inc.
Yes, I've sent notices to all three defendants and their former counsel.
All right, Ms. Rouse, if
Yes,
you
sir.
haven't started, let's start the record. This is DC 0806918 Padma Corporation versus NU Build and Associates, Inc. I've asked the sheriff to call the hall for NU Build and Associates, Inc. He's doing so right now. And did you get Mr. Tadlock saying that he did have service?
Yes, sir.
All right.
No response, Judge.
Thank you, Sheriff. Sheriff reports that there is no response to the call. Mr. Tadlock, will you identify yourself, please, and who you represent?
Certainly, Your Honor. Matthew Tadlock, counsel for Outcome Capital Services, LLC, successor in interest to the plaintiff Padma Corporation, Inc.
Very good. This is a post-judgment motion to compel, correct?
Yes, Your Honor. It's sort of combined motions. It's a post-judgment motion to compel interrogatories, motion to compel production, and motion to deem facts admitted.
All right. And, I should say this for the record. This proceeding is being conducted remotely, but it is conducted pursuant to the open courts provisions of the Texas Constitution. The courtroom is open, so that complies. And as I noted at the beginning of the record, the sheriff has actually called the hall outside the courtroom for the 95th, receiving no reply. But in addition, we're broadcasting this on the court's YouTube channel. Should you have any interest, all proceedings that are being conducted online are being maintained in a constantly refreshing list by the Office of Court Administration. So at any given moment, one can go to the Office of Court Administration and find out what courts are actually live on YouTube at that moment. And that's anywhere in the state of Texas, including municipal courts. They've got them all. That said, this proceeding, although it's being conducted remotely and it is being broadcast, cannot be recorded. There is one record and one record only, and that is the record maintained by the official court reporter of the 95th District Court. Those niceties out of the way. The requests for admissions that you're wanting deemed are requests that are in aid of enforcement of judgment, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, very good. You have presented an order granting plaintiff's motions to compel. Is that the order that you wish to have the court enter?
Yes, Your Honor. There should be two orders. There's one for compelling the production and interrogatories, and a separate one for the admissions.
I see that.
I thought it was a little bit cleaner.
Fair enough. Do you need all 28 page or all 27 pages attached to that deeming admitted?
Yes, the order references the facts being attached to.
It would be easier. If you would just put those in the order. In fact,
If you would rather me do so, I can and submit an order.
would you do that?
Certainly.
Yeah, would you please do that? And
I'll,
go ahead and e-file it like you did the one today, and I'll even be on the lookout for it later today.
I'll get on that as soon as we're done here.
Does the motion to compel contain an affidavit for attorney's fees?
It does not, Your Honor.
Would you care to endeavor to comply with the Supreme Court precedent on attorney's fees?
To be honest, Your Honor, I don't think it's gonna. I don't know that it's gonna matter on this one. But I can, yes.
If you would like to, I'll give you the opportunity. I'll waive the oath because you're an officer of the court, but advise you that anything you testify to here is subject to claims of perjury. Tell me about your attorney's fees.
Yes. So, Your Honor, my name is Matthew Tadlock. I've been licensed to practice in the state of Texas since 2013. You'll actually give me just a moment. I have to pull up the motion itself because
You're asking for $1,500 in the order.
that is helpful, Your Honor. Thank you.
We'll make this quick. What's your hourly rate?
My hourly rate is $300 an hour.
All right. How do you justify 5 hours of work on this post-judgment discovery?
By researching both the discovery and the motions and appearing herewith.
Very good. I find that to be reasonable. I will sign the order granting the plaintiff's motions to compel as presented. Motions to compel are granted. The judgment defendants are all ordered to answer the discovery and serve it on plaintiff's counsel on or before the 14th day from today. Order $1,500 in fees in pursuing this post-judgment discovery. I will, as soon as it's in front of the court, sign the order deeming facts admitted. And if there's nothing further,
There's not.
we can be in recess.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Let's go off the record and off YouTube. Let me just tell you, this is the perfect motion for our new